So, self-love is a continuation of the conversation that I've been having with this young lady. Self-love is not about, I'm going to journal, I'm going to, do these things. These are good rituals and good practices. Self-love is doing the hard stuff. Self-love is facing the painful stuff. You see, sometimes we think that if we don't face the painful, that if we don't face the hard, that if we don't deny ourselves, we're not showing ourselves love. Love says no to the things that are hurting you. Okay, self-love is prioritizing your mental and emotional health over maybe even a habit or an addiction. And for me, as I've always defined it, which is why I guess my message isn't unpopular, is self-love is really being willing to walk into pain so that you can heal, feel into pain, accept discomfort so that we can become better. Because when I love Chengi, when I really love her, I don't want her to suffer. And so for me to avoid suffering, I must be willing and prepared for her to go through pain. So I decided later in life that I love my body. It took me a long time, 47 years, for me to decide that I actually loved my body the way it was. Okay. Took me a while. Okay. And what that looked like for me wasn't being slimmer. It wasn't being anything that it was not. My God-shaped body is the one that I've chosen to love at whatever size or shape that it is. But self-love for me shows up in waking up and going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week when I don't feel like it, when I don't want to, because I love me. I love myself to want health and well-being for myself. Self-love is choosing to have a salad more often, eating healthy 80% of the time, because I love myself. I want myself to be healthy and well. Self-love for me is going for trauma therapy, which I hate. I hate trauma therapy. I hate it. I get anxious before I have to see my therapist. But I love myself enough to not want to suffer, and to not want to have losses in my future. So self-love often shows up as not accepting avoidance in our heart. Self-love in its truest essence, the kind of stuff that really makes us wake up one morning and say, I love my life, I love myself, I love love, and I love the people around me. That full essence doesn't come from seeking comfort and ease, for seeking soothing. The self-love is the byproduct of welcoming pain, discomfort, so that I can grace and bless my future self with a healthier, happier version of me. And if you are not prepared to endure anything, you don't love yourself. If you're not prepared to experience pain, you don't love yourself. You are harming yourself. You are harming your future self. And this is the truth. If you won't be disciplined, you are not loving yourself. It's a whole different paradigm, because we love and appreciate ourselves when we do hard things, overcome and get to the other side. We congratulate when we can congratulate ourselves for overcoming, when we can look at everything we've been through and still smile and still loving and still good humans. It's true self-love is the ability to be proud of yourself. So every one of us are faced with pain and challenges. The more you run away from that pain, the more you run away from that difficult decision, the more you run away from letting go of some people, some things, some behaviors, some habits, some ways of thinking, some attitudes. The more you run away from it, you are showing yourself that you don't love yourself. But the more you lean into the pain, the more you lean into the discomfort, the awkwardness, and the stuff that comes in life, the more you love yourself. You're choosing yourself over and above. And I know it's a weird way of looking at things, but that is the truest way to develop self-love. Anything else is not lasting. I hope that answers your question. Totally agree. I'm a long hair, relaxed, going natural, expected different responses, totally different hair, same love, same hate. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm a chameleon. I've changed my style over the years, and those that love me, and those that hate me. And my hair has never been a reason for anybody to love me. My makeup has never been a reason for anyone to love me. People who love me because of me, because I have a radiance and I have a love and I have a warmth and I'm kind and I'm warm. I'm a lion, I'm a tiger, and I can be a bitch. I'm gonna own that. But you won't see that. You're not going to see that arbitrarily. You will have to awaken that in me. But you either love me or hate me in the way that I wear my hair or not. And quite frankly, do I want to change myself for a man? No, because then I will have to stay changed into a person I am not to keep that man. I want a man who chooses me as I am, right? And my person just has to realize that Chengi is a chameleon. She's